What's up, everybody? My name is Scott Paddock, and today I'm going to show you the crazy chromatic trill lick made famous by Cannonball Adderley. If you've ever listened to Cannonball Adderley take a solo, then you have definitely heard this crazy chromatic trill lick. I remember the first time I heard it, I was like, what is going on? It is a super cool lick, and it's pretty easy to figure out. Now, I'm going to show it to you step by step, but there are a couple things that you need to know about it. First, this lick is specific to the saxophone, meaning you can only do it on the saxophone. And the notes that we're going to play this lick on are also very specific. You can only play this lick on these notes. You can't transpose this lick into different keys or play it on different notes on the alto or tenor saxophone. It's the same notes for whatever type of saxophone you're playing. I'm going to play the lick for you one more time so you can hear it, and then I will break it down step by step. We're going to start off running this lick by just learning the bass notes. So we're adding a trill, a crazy trill, onto all of these notes, but the notes themselves that we're trilling are pretty easy. So we're just going to play between a G and a B and play chromatically. So G, G sharp, A, B flat, and B. Now you can do this lick in either octave, but we're going to learn it in the higher octave because it sounds better there. So G, G sharp, A, B flat, and B. Now you can think of those notes as quarter notes or half notes. It would all depend on the tempo that you're playing, but they're going to be longer notes that you're going to be holding. Now, when it comes to the crazy chromatic trill part, all we're going to do is put a larger interval trill on that. So when I play the G and I hold the G, I'm going to trill by using my side B flat key, which is this key right here. So I'm going to hold my G and then hit this key and trill. And that gives me a larger interval trill, which is actually a minor third. So I'm trilling between a G and a B flat. The distance between the interval doesn't really matter, but just so you know, it's a larger interval and the first one starts off as a minor third. So you do that fingering, the G with your B flat, and then you do the exact same thing on the G sharp. So the G sharp with your B flat. So G, trill with the B flat, G sharp, trill with the B flat. This is what it'll look like and sound like. Now you can see with my right hand, I'm just hitting the key pretty hard and I'm kind of not using the best technique, but for what this lick is, I might even take my hand off of the saxophone to hit these keys to get them faster and cleaner. Now, once I play the G and the G sharp, I'm going to go on to the A, and when I trill on the A, I'm going to use the side C, which is this middle side key, and it'll sound like this. So that gives me another large interval trill. Then I'm going to do the same thing on the B flat, but when I play my B flat, I have to finger it with the B flat. I can't finger it with the A with the side key because I'm using my side keys to do the trill. So I'm going to finger the A and the B flat and trill with my side C on both of those. So this is the A, and this is the B flat. Now that one isn't quite as high of a trill, but you're still getting a crazy sounding trill on the B flat. So take a listen to those four notes together. From there, I'm going to go to the B and I'm going to fall. So an integral part of this lick is falling off of the B at the end. So take a listen to all of these notes together. Now, you probably heard that when I hit the B, I also did a couple trills. So when I trill from a B to a side C, that's the actual normal trill. That's your trill key for a B. So I might trill once or twice before I go into the fall, just so that I don't have a sudden stop of trills at the end of this lick. Take a listen one more time. I'm going to stand up so you can see my fingers. Now there's one other ingredient that you can add to this lick to completely take it over the top and make it sound super cool, and that is scooping into each of the trills. So instead of just playing, I'm going to scoop into each one of those, and it's going to add another layer of texture onto this crazy lick and completely take it over the top. That makes it almost sound like you're ripping the notes out of the bell of the saxophone, and it makes the lick just sound super cool. You can also do this lick down an octave. That doesn't sound quite as cool as the upper octave just because the upper octave cuts a lot harder, and you can extend it. So the way Cannonball does it, it's usually going from a G to a B, but you can take this crazy chromatic trill lick even higher. So if you're gonna trill on the B, you wanna trill with the top side key. So that's gonna give you the larger interval trill. So you're gonna finger a high B and hit the top side key, which we would know as our high E side key. So it's gonna sound like this. And then you can do the same thing fingering a C. So you can use the same side key, the top side key. So that continues the crazy trill. For me, stopping at the B feels a little bit better, but you can take it all the way up to the C, and you don't have to be super clean with your trill. Actually, the more aggressive you are with it, the better it's gonna sound. And I actually usually take my hand off of the saxophone, which I never do, but I take my hand off of the saxophone to hit these keys stronger and more aggressively. Take a listen. This is how I would use the lick over a G7 chord. But because this lick is based off of a chromatic scale, you can use it all over the place, and it's gonna sound really good if you have chord tones of a G or a B. Have fun working on the crazy chromatic trill lick.